Determined and talented, Julie Andrews captured the hearts of audiences with her extraordinary vocal talent. Her voice had a unique quality that could lift spirits and bring joy, making her a beloved figure during the 1960s. That decade was a pivotal time for her career, especially with the triumph of Mary Poppins, despite the challenges she faced during filming. Her ability to connect deeply through her singing made her stand out, and her performances left lasting impressions. Over the years, her confidence and expressive nature grew, allowing her to explore new roles and ideas. Among these was her bold choice to share a kiss with another woman, a decision that surprised many but reflected her openness and willingness to challenge conventions. Her story about why she thought kissing another woman was a great idea reveals her playful personality and her desire to embrace life's experiences fully. This moment highlights her strength in being true to herself and her enjoyment of life's fun and meaningful moments. Through this, she showed that sometimes taking a chance and trying new things can bring unexpected happiness and confidence. While filming the beloved movie Mary Poppins, Julie Andrews experienced a frightening incident that could have ended her life. During a scene where she was supposed to fly through the air using a harness, something went wrong with the equipment. The harness malfunctioned, and she was at risk of falling or getting seriously injured. Fortunately, she was safe, but the experience left a lasting impression on her. Despite the danger, Andrews continued with the filming, and her performance as Mary Poppins became iconic and loved by many. During the production, Andrews also formed a deep and lasting friendship with fellow actor Dick Van Dyke. Their bond grew stronger through working closely together and sharing memorable moments on set. This friendship endured beyond the filming of Mary Poppins, and they continued to stay in touch until Dick Van Dyke's death. Their relationship was built on mutual respect, kindness, and shared experiences, making their connection special for both of them. Andrews' role in Mary Poppins and her friendship with Van Dyke are remembered as important parts of her life and career, showing her resilience and the strong bonds she made through her work in the entertainment industry. After playing a significant role on Broadway, Julie Andrews caught the attention of many, including Walt Disney himself. Her performance in the musical Camelot showcased her talent and charm, which made her stand out among other performers. Walt Disney saw her on stage and was very impressed by her abilities. He decided to cast her in her first screen role, the iconic movie Mary Poppins. This was a big step for Andrews, and although she felt nervous at first, she quickly proved her talent. Playing Mary Poppins made her famous around the world and brought her great success. The movie was a huge hit and showed everyone her wonderful voice and acting skills. Her portrayal of Mary Poppins made her a beloved actress and established her as a star in Hollywood. Andrews' journey from Broadway to the big screen was filled with talent, hard work, and a little bit of nerves, but it ended with her becoming one of the most remembered actresses of her time. Her first screen role was a turning point that opened the door for many more performances in her career, and her performance in Mary Poppins remains one of her most famous and appreciated roles. During the process of casting for the movie Mary Poppins, Julie Andrews was pregnant, which influenced her involvement in the project. She set specific conditions for taking on the role of Mary Poppins, and Walt Disney accepted these conditions, understanding her situation and respecting her needs. This shows how her pregnancy did not stop her from pursuing her acting career, and how Disney was willing to accommodate her circumstances. Meanwhile, Dick Van Dyke faced his own struggles, battling alcoholism for a period of 25 years. During the filming of Mary Poppins and beyond, Van Dyke sometimes arrived on set with severe hangovers, which affected his work and required him to struggle through the challenges of addiction. Despite these personal battles, both Andrews and Van Dyke managed to deliver memorable performances that have remained popular over the years. Their stories reveal the difficulties and resilience behind the scenes of a film that has become a timeless classic. Andrews' wise decision-making and Disney's acceptance helped bring the beloved character to life, while Van Dyke's perseverance through his struggles contributed to the film's success. Their experiences remind us that even famous actors face real-life problems, and overcoming these obstacles can lead to outstanding achievements. The journey behind Mary Poppins was marked by personal sacrifices, tough battles, and moments of genuine dedication that continue to inspire many. Although best known for her memorable performance in Mary Poppins, critics universally praised Julie Andrews' debut film role, calling it both a commercial success and a remarkable artistic achievement. Her portrayal of the practically perfect Mary Poppins captured the hearts of audiences and critics alike, establishing her as a rising star in Hollywood. Critics admired her ability to bring warmth, charm, and a sense of wonder to the character, which elevated the film and contributed heavily to its enduring popularity. Amidst the praise, Andrews also became a protector for her co-star Dick Van Dyke, who faced criticism for his performance. She publicly defended Van Dyke, emphasizing his undeniable charm and talent that made his role memorable. She acknowledged his awareness of his own limitations, but expressed that his natural charisma and dedication made his performance shine. Andrews recognized that Van Dyke's unique qualities contributed significantly to the film's success, and stood by him despite external criticism. Her support reflected her appreciation for genuine talent, and her understanding of the importance of teamwork in creating a beloved film. Through her words and actions, Andrews demonstrated humility and kindness, showing that she valued authentic qualities over perfection. Her stance on Van Dyke also highlighted her belief in the importance of accepting imperfections and celebrating individual strengths. This attitude helped her build a reputation not only as a talented actress, but also as a considerate and supportive colleague in the entertainment industry. As her career grew, her early success and her role as a protective figure for her fellow actors added to her legacy. For many fans, Andrews became a symbol of grace, talent, and kindness, qualities that shone through both her performances and her character off-screen. Her ability to stand up for others while maintaining her own excellence made her a respected figure in Hollywood. Her first film performance and her support for Van Dyke remain memorable moments that showcase her professionalism and genuine warmth. These qualities continue to endear her to audiences around the world, proving that her reputation as both an accomplished artist and a caring person is well earned. Her impact on the film industry and her colleagues reflects her true character and her dedication to her craft and friends. Andrews' early career laid the foundation for a long-lasting legacy built on talent, integrity, and kindness. Although Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke shared a special on-screen chemistry in the beloved film Mary Poppins, they never had the chance to work together again after that project. Despite numerous opportunities and possible scripts, their busy schedules and perhaps personal choices kept them from collaborating further in the film industry. Instead, fans always remembered their delightful performances and warm camaraderie in the classic musical. On the other hand, Julie Andrews' relationship with Christopher Plummer was quite different. When they first met during the filming of The Sound of Music, Plummer did not like Andrews, and even sarcastically called her Miss Disney, hinting at some initial rivalry or misunderstanding. However, over time, their relationship transformed from tense interactions to a deep and genuine friendship. They grew to respect and admire each other, often speaking fondly about their shared experiences and the impact of their work on audiences worldwide. These stories reveal the contrast in their friendships, Julie and Dick's lasting bond with an unfulfilled professional partnership, and Julie and Christopher's journey from dislike to heartfelt friendship, illustrating how relationships can develop in unexpected ways within the world of entertainment. Because of her difficult childhood, Julie Andrews faced many hardships early in her life. Her grandparents passed away before she was even born, which left her in a fragile emotional state. Her mother kept a dark secret about her father, and this revelation likely added to her feelings of confusion and loss. Despite these challenges, Julie found comfort and happiness with Ted Wells, who played a significant role in her life. She publicly recognized Ted Wells as her only father, and his presence helped bring sunshine into her early days. His support and love gave her strength and stability when she needed it most. Ted Wells' influence was so important that Julie often credited him with helping her overcome her tough childhood. Throughout her life, she treasured the bond they shared, and his role remained a bright spot amid the difficult times she experienced growing up. Her story shows how, even with a troubled start, she was able to find moments of happiness and resilience thanks to the caring figure of Ted Wells. Growing up, Julie Andrews was greatly influenced by her stepfather, Ted Andrews, who played an important role in her early life. He was the person who first introduced her to the world of music and singing, which became a passion she carried throughout her career. However, while Ted Andrews helped her discover her love of music, he also brought some difficulties into her life with his behavior. His actions sometimes created turmoil and made her life challenging. Despite these hardships, Julie's talent was nurtured by Ted Andrews when he took her to see his music teacher, Lillian Stiles Allen. Lillian recognized Julie's talent and worked with her to develop her singing skills. Her lessons with Lillian were essential in shaping her voice and preparing her for future success in music and performance. Through this combination of influence from her stepfather and the guidance of her teacher, Julie Andrews built a strong foundation that helped her become the famous actress and singer she is known for today. Her early experiences with music and her dedication ultimately allowed her to achieve a remarkable career in entertainment. From a young age, Julie Andrews showed a natural talent for performing as she began singing and acting with her parents when she was just 9 years old. Her parents believed she had potential and wanted to take advantage of her talent, which led her to perform at various events and opportunities they arranged. However, her early career faced hurdles, especially when major film studios like MGM considered signing her. Despite her remarkable singing ability, MGM decided not to sign her because they felt she did not have the right look for the film industry. They underestimated her appearance, focusing more on her looks rather than her extraordinary talent for singing. During this time, Andrews continued to work on her craft and develop her voice. Her hard work paid off when, at the age of 13, she was given the opportunity to sing for the British royal family. She performed before King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, and her voice made a strong impression on the monarchs. Her performance in front of the royals helped establish her reputation as a talented singer, and showed that her voice was powerful enough to captivate even the most discerning audience. Despite the early setbacks and rejection by MGM, Andrews' dedication to her singing and performing kept her going, and her talent eventually brought her great success. After moving to America at the age of 18, Julie Andrews quickly made a name for herself in the world of theater. She first appeared on Broadway in the musical The Boyfriend, where her talent caught the attention of audiences and critics alike. Her charming performance opened doors for even bigger roles, and soon she was cast in the major part in the famous musical My Fair Lady. Her success on Broadway established her as a rising star in the American theater scene. Throughout this time, she met Walton, whom she had known since childhood, and they eventually got married. Walton was not only her childhood love, but also a strong supporter of her career. He helped her in many ways, including designing the set for her famous movie Mary Poppins. Their marriage was a source of strength for both, and Walton's support played a significant role in Julie's ongoing success. As her career grew, her partnership with Walton remained important and helped her continue to shine on stage and screen. Their relationship stayed close through all her achievements, and Walton's creative talents contributed to some of her most memorable performances. Julie's journey from her first steps on Broadway to her life with Walton shows how support and talent can create a remarkable career. Julie Andrews is a talented actress who gained recognition for her outstanding performances on screen. She won her first Oscar for her role in the beloved film Mary Poppins, a movie that showcased her singing and acting skills and became a classic. This win marked an important milestone in her career and helped establish her as a leading actress. Interestingly, despite her success with Mary Poppins, she was not nominated for the film version of My Fair Lady, which was a major disappointment for her at the time. Her career also included working on the film The Americanization of Emily, where she faced challenges in her performance. In this movie, she had to deliver her first love scene, which was difficult for her, and the film didn't find a large audience or resonate strongly with viewers. Despite some setbacks and moments of struggle, Julie Andrews continued to work and impress audiences with her talent and charm. Her journey in Hollywood involves both notable achievements, like her Oscar win, and personal challenges, such as the initial difficulty with certain roles and the reception of some movies. She remains a respected figure in the entertainment world, known for her graceful performances and enduring popularity. Although many had doubts about her potential, Julie Andrews took on the role in The Sound of Music, and her performance turned out to be a major success. This film became one of the most loved musicals ever, and helped to establish her as a prominent star in Hollywood. The musical's success was different from her earlier film Emily, which did not receive the same warm reception from audiences and critics. While Julie was busy working on The Sound of Music and other projects, her personal life was changing as well. She was married to a man named Walton, and their marriage faced difficulties. As her career grew and her popularity increased, she had less time for her husband. Her constant absence due to acting commitments created emotional and physical distance between them. Over time, the strain of her rising fame and busy schedule led to their separation, and ultimately their divorce. Despite these challenges, Julie continued her career successfully, but her first marriage ended because she was often away, and her attention was focused on her work. The contrast between her professional achievements and personal struggles shows how her extraordinary success in film contrasted with the difficulties she faced in her personal life. After meeting Blake Edwards, Julie Andrews formed a close relationship with the director. Despite Blake's struggles with depression, Julie stayed by his side through both good and bad times, showing her loyalty and support. Their bond grew stronger through their work and personal connection. Their first project together was a film that caused some controversy. In this film, Julie took her top off on camera, which was seen as bold and daring for her at the time. The scene sparked discussions and mixed reactions among audiences and critics. Despite the controversy, Julie continued to work with Blake Edwards, and their collaboration became well known. Their relationship went beyond professional boundaries, as they shared a deep understanding and commitment to each other. Julie's willingness to take risks on screen was partly influenced by her trust in Blake and their shared desire to push boundaries in film. Throughout their partnership, they faced publicity and challenges, but their dedication to their work and each other remained steady. Their story shows how personal relationships can influence professional choices, and how standing by someone during difficult times can strengthen bonds. The experience of working on that controversial film remains an important part of Julie Andrews' career, reflecting her bravery and the deep connection she shared with Blake Edwards. After experiencing vocal cord discomfort, Julie Andrews had to undergo surgery to address the issue. Unfortunately, the surgery resulted in the loss of her singing voice, a blow to someone whose career was built on her talent for singing and acting. Despite this difficult challenge, Julie did not let it stop her from contributing to the world in new ways. She turned to writing and became an author of children's books, using her gift for storytelling to keep making people happy. Her gentle voice might have been silenced, but her words continued to inspire and entertain many, especially children. This career shift allowed her to find new joy and success, proving her resilience and creativity. Andrews' journey shows that even when faced with setbacks, it is possible to find new paths and bring happiness in different forms. Her work as an author remains beloved, and her legacy extends beyond her singing career. She remains a symbol of strength and perseverance, inspiring others to adapt and keep sharing their talents in new ways. Despite the loss of her singing voice, Julie Andrews continued to touch lives through her writing and her voice, which now lived on through her stories and her enduring influence